Tens of millions of Americans have trouble sleeping, and while we've all heard about cutting back on coffee and screen time, you may be dealing with a different problem. We are looking at sleep anxiety, what it is, and how to beat it.
If getting a good night's sleep isn't as easy as laying your head on your pillow and drifting off to dreamland, well, force those sleepy eyes open and pay attention.
When we talk about sleep anxiety, it's just before bed, and it has to do with whatever fear you have or whatever hesitancy you may have about going to bed.
Dr. Michael Bruce, clinical psychologist and co-author of Energize, shares some tips on how to beat sleep anxiety. For starters, discover the triggers.
When they're walking towards their bed, their anxiety level starts to really increase because they're like, oh gosh, am I going to be able to get comfortable?
Anxiety can come from fear of physical discomfort or mental stresses. This in turn raises your heart rate.
You need a heart rate of about 60 beats or less to enter into a state of unconsciousness. Guess what happens when you get anxious to your heart?
To help discover your triggers, he suggests keeping a sleep diary.
Really pay attention. What's going on for that 90 minutes before bed?
Once you ID those triggers, it can be easier to disempower them.
It's amazing how many different triggers can elevate that level of anxiety and make it difficult to fall or stay asleep.
Next, practice stress-busting habits.
Wake up at the same time every single day. If you can do it without an alarm over time, this means your body is naturally waking up.
This includes weekends when every bone in your body is campaigning to stay up late and sleep in.
Because you stay up late Friday, sleep in Saturday, stay up late Saturday, sleep in Sunday, and this is why Mondays suck.
And if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, under no circumstances should you check your clock. Because if you do,
boom, your anxiety is through the roof, right? Because you're like, oh crap, it's 3:30 in the morning. I got to get up at 6. Sleep, sleep.
Finally, cognitive behavioral therapy. This can help you get more restful sleep by talking through your anxieties with a professional.
There's face-to-face talk therapy. There's Zoom, where you can do it via telemedicine.
There are even AI software programs like Wobot that help you monitor your mood and mental wellness.
That's something that you would want to talk about with your doctor.
He says he wants people to know that there is hope.
I feel like we can find appropriate solutions for just about everyone.
Getting your brain to back off so you can get your Z's.